AI, if it fulfills its promise, it's going to increase productivity. In fact, Jason Furman, who was chair of Council of Economic Advisors under President Obama, said his worst nightmare is there wouldn't be enough AI. Not that it would go too quickly, because we need productivity to enhance growth, to pay for social programs and everything else. Now, just because we have growth doesn't mean it's evenly distributed. And so when I think about the conversation around AI, I tend to hear two types of anxieties. One around jobs, and one around who's going to get the benefits. I think the jobs fears are fundamentally the wrong question. I think they're the wrong question for primarily because one of the big victories of the 20th century, at least as many people see it, is that we work a lot less than we used to. We start working, we have teenage years where we're in school. Sometimes we don't even start our regular work lives until our mid-20s. We get to retire at some point, and we only work, in many places, 40 or fewer hours per week. That's a victory on less work. So, so we think about jobs, we think about the amount of work. Leisure is a good thing. So the fear isn't so much that there isn't going to be jobs. It's more if machines improve productivity to the point that we don't need to work, what do we do with our time, and who gets the benefit? So that leads to the big question, which is, if this technology fulfills its promise, it's going to make the average level of wealth in society higher. But averages can disguise huge variation. And so if a small number of people own the machines and get all the benefit from it, then it's not, even though, yes, there's some average increase in wealth, it may not be good for society. So then we got to think through tools for reducing inequality. I don't think we need new tools for reducing inequality. We have pretty good tools. Different countries decide on how to use them, but we have pretty good tools for reducing inequality in terms of a social safety net, public education, public health care, progressive taxation. There's nothing fundamentally new here. The solutions that you hear that are robot specific, like taxing robots, that's just a tax on innovation. That's going to tax capital. That's going to make us less likely to invest, and that's going to slow down overall growth. So I don't think that's for the same reasons that wasn't a good solution before, it remains not, in terms of other technologies, it's not really a good solution here. But instead, investing more potentially in the social safety net, the way we already have, hopefully doing it a little better, is in many ways how we think about it the best toolkit we have right now.